is getting to that level of retirement when someone looks young to work for the next 20 years. I think this is the grace of God. It is not our own doing. We really thank God for you. And this really serves as a real example for all of us. Because, see, the good thing is none of us will be staying beyond retirement. We are all going to the same direction. So, something that looks to be very far from us, or it doesn't look to be something very dangerous. Then this retirement thing, when sometimes we look at it, it looks something very fearful, something very huge, something that is not normal. But I think when we see a real situation and we give it an association with it, it really gives us a lot of encouragement, even to keep working harder and keep also preparing for that day, because we really know and we can see it is something that is coming not in a very long time for all of us. It's only some of us are going to end there first, others will fall, others are still young, others are still starting life. So it's a good thing for all of us. So I think I do not have very many things to say. What I can just mention is that we really appreciate. I remember the time I came to the commission at the beginning of the year, somewhere in April. It is Mwanduka'S who and the finance team, the team, when I really wanted to understand a few things here and there, we will come and we are able to discuss and be able, and with a very willing heart. And I think Mwanduka'S, we really appreciate you. We look at you like one of us in terms of the way you are approaching things and the way you are relating with all of us, and the clean heart in when you are doing things for us and within the commission. So we wish you the best, but this is not the end. We will keep talking and discussing and working together and visiting one another. Even those goals, I think you need to learn more now. That some are coming and you can see others who are saying they don't even do it yet, they will come. So I think I don't know about it, but it is in the good ways. So keep at it and really appreciate. Thank you for the coming.
Thank you very much, Director Ndiku. And when you get an opportunity to embarrass a senior, I think I have a moment now to embarrass Director Ndiku kidogo. He joined in April. Okay? Mwanduka'S joined in 2009. And actually even before 2009. So, Munamama simama. Simama. What's the name of that gentleman? Leo. I'll tell you after this. The gentleman on the right-hand side of Petronella. Please stand up.
You asked me about that.
Yes. That's what you do.
Ask me about it.
Yeah, I want you to tell me about him. Who is that?
This is called
Mwanduka'S. Okay. What about this lady here?
This is called happiness.
Okay. And the other name?
Is the ICT.
Yeah, Agnes Zembi. Daktari, usimama. Come on. Na huyo?
This is called Berry. Moral.
Umekosea.
Kazi.
No, umekosea. No, umekosea, umenoa. Umenoa. Usimama tena. Simama tena. Naomba. Na huyo? Huyu mwenye amesimama huyu.
Ni hapo nimesema.
So, sasa mimi insist kidogo umenoa kwa sababu akona title nyingine mbele ya hiyo jina yake.
Unajua ndio ulisema. So sikurudia.
So ni daktari doctor.
And the most recent doctor.
Yes.
The new
doctor on the block.
Yes.
So and we celebrate you very well. We celebrate you. So the old are paving way. The likes of Mwanduka and the young, taking that space. So that's the generational changes, and we just love it. So, karibu sana, habari ya wajia?
Mzuri sana.
Karibu.
Thank you.
Thank you. At least we have a representation from the offices. Thank you so much, Hassan, for being with us. No, I think at this moment in time, we would like to hear some reflections about Mwanduka, and they will be very specific to the very people who work so closely with you. I know my first encounter with Mwanduka, my first engagement with him when I joined the commission, I was 1 week old. We went to North Rift for a public inquiry activity. Actually, we were in the same product. For those who came after me, we used to go to roll na products to get our activities. See, not the easy guys that come over zile zingine tulikuwa naenda na products. So that was my first experience with Mwanduka, and it was a great one. And then of course I came to learn a lot about him as a person. And I want to believe the team from the finance division, they have quite some stuff they can be able to say about Joseph. And maybe at this point in time, then I wish to invite my former workmate, tulikuwa tunafanya na yeye in my past life. That is Bwana Mwanga, if you may stand up. I'm not lying, we used to work with Mwanga at KEMSA. But I want to put a very quick caveat. When KEMSA was good, that's your seat to Likola KEMSA. Actually, Mwanga was the finance manager then, and I think we worked for about 2 months or so. He left, and then I remained, and tukaendeleza gurudumu. So I'm always happy to see John. Lakini sio kusema he doesn't query my finances, wakati sijafanya surrender na nini huwa na query. So Bwana Mwanga, karibu sana. Your reflections about your work relations with Mwanduka here. Na usiogope kama alikuwa anakula wewe kichwa, wewe tuambie. Mwanduka yuko hapa na yeye anaweza weka account rejoinder, lakini karibu sana.
Good afternoon. Okay. Mwanduka'S, well, I have so much to say. I don't know where to start and even when to finish, because as Joyce said, when I joined the commission, I think way back in 2008, we were only 2 staff in finance. That's myself and Doris. Then there was, we had, Mwanduka'S used to come on contract, and then he used to go back. So there was a lot of pressure in finance. You can imagine that department with only 2 staff, and then, interns used to come, but no interns, you can't rely on them. So that's how, now, because of the pressure, we had to say, okay, we did justification, of course, to get additional personnel on board, and that's how we came on board. Yeah, because we saw he was doing a good job, and we said, okay, why not give him the chance to serve in the commission? That's how we started our journey with him in the finance department. Sorry, my voice is not. I've been having a cold. I'm audible. That's good. Okay. So that's how we started, and what I can say is I really appreciate it, because he has been very, very instrumental in the finance department, almost like one of the strong pillars. Actually, when I didn't know actually she was retired, he was retired. Doreen is always surprised me. It was which month? July, and yeah, I didn't know actually he was going to retire. Then Doreen called me one morning, do you know one of your staff is retired? I said, what? I tell you, who is it? Then he told me Mwanduka'S. I said, oh. You know, it caught me by surprise because I didn't expect it to come that soon. Just the way director said, he doesn't look like he's retired. He still looks young, and he still has many more years to come. And it took me that surprise, but then, you know, life is life. You know, when it comes, none of us, there's nothing which is permanent. I think the good book says, nothing is permanent under the sun, isn't it? And there is nothing which is new. Yeah. So even us, it will reach a time we'll exit. Yeah, some of us will go earlier than others, as our director said. But then the time has come. So we need to celebrate. We celebrate with our brother. And then wish him well, yeah, in his endeavors. We will stay connected. That is a message that the CEO told me also to just communicate. That we will still stay in touch with him. Yeah, he's still one of us. We are not. What do you say? We are not. So we are still together with him. Yeah, as much as he's leaving, but he's still part of us. That's the message from the CEO. And really to appreciate, because we've worked well with Mwanduka'S. I don't know, maybe you'll say if we didn't, but I do believe we've worked very well with him over the person I could rely on any time, yeah, without any disappointment. You give him an assignment or you agree on something, be rest assured it will be done. You will not have any headaches. Of course, there are challenges. We can't say it's been very smooth. There are challenges that come with work, and that is work. I may have snapped in one or two occasions, but you know that is normal, even in families. I mean, it is never too smooth. Right? Saa ingine mnakwaruzana, you agree, disagree, then you again move. I mean, agree on the way to move forward. Yeah. So that has been there, but not so much. You see, again, if it is too much, then it signals something. But occasionally, it did happen. But then we had to find a way of solving our differences and moving on for the sake of this institution, because I believe all of us are here for this institution and the Mwananchi. We are serving the Kenyans. That's why we are here. It's not for our own personal. Okay, the personal aspect is there, but bottom line, it is the Kenyans we are serving through this institution, isn't it? And I'm saying that he's been very supportive. I do appreciate, and I'll miss him, honestly. Because from Doreen can attest to that, I'll miss him. Because when he told me it came as a surprise, and I said it has come too soon. To me, I didn't expect. So I'll miss him. His contribution to the department and also our relationship. But our relationship does not stop because we are all in this country. We will continue engaging on a personal level one-on-one, and we see how we can collaborate even in other personal things. I think that's all I can say. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mwanga. Feel comforted, Mwanga, that we'll also miss Mwanduka'S here. But at the same time, but for you, I don't think you'll miss him so much because you see your neighbors. I happen to know that they're not too far away from each other. So I think you will, I think it's Mwanduka'S who will just drive down to your place, isn't it? So and then we drive up mkipiga kona kuelekea kula nyama huko Kajiado mnatuita. Because I know you're not too far away from each other. Now, you know that motherly love that you get from a lady. There's a lady who whispered to me that please feel free to serve yourself snacks at the back. And that is none other than Doris. And today you're shining and you're smiling great. So, senior, see, Doris akona ka vibrancy kwa uso. Hata umenotice. Kama hitari umenotice, then hiyo iko sawa. Great. Doris, please come over here, and because we would like to hear from you, your experience, and as colleagues, as you serve snacks, pale nyuma, tafadhali, feel free, as we hear from Doris along us. Oh, she's glowing Christmas vibes. Okay. Mwanduka'S.
By the way, there are snacks there. Those who do healthy snacks, there are still healthy snacks there. So you can pick this tea for the lovers of tea. And you can come in the department afternoon. Then there are juices there, by that corner. So feel free as you pick. This Mwanduka'S we have a history. And that is why he's glowing and I'm glowing today. Now, who have I called Sana? So today is a special day. And he never used to wear sweaters. So I would be wearing sweaters and I have a heater at my desk. And then I have scarves and a kabuti that is there. And she used to ask me, why do you have a kabuti in the office? I told him I have a history. A history of working in a bank, a history of people stealing money, and you'll be picked anytime. So you have to have a heavy coat and a scarf, because utalala ndani. Na ujui gani utalala ndani. But I never managed to sleep ndani. Though one of the banks I worked in collapsed when I was still working there. No. By the way, it's so easy for a bank to collapse. You just need to have an AGM, and one of the shareholders is not satisfied, and they will say something that is negative. It goes to the press, and people say it's doing their money, and you have cash flow problems, and you go under. But thank God, Commission does not have a cash flow problem that makes us go under. Yeah, we are there. So this Mwanduka'S will have a history, a long one. When I joined, that time I was told, we are bringing you in because of your experience in government, in private sector, banking and NGO, to clean up. And I wondered, what am I cleaning up? So then I'm told things are okay and they are not okay. So set up systems and do whatever you can. So I get to my desk I was given, I see there was one staff. After a week, without a computer, without a telephone, I go to the CEO, I have no working individually. I also just read newspapers, of course I can't do that, it was difficult. Then I'm told, then a laptop is given to me. The following day, a staff comes, a human rights defender or a rights defender, says, who gave you this laptop? It's mine, it was taken away. So following day, Mwanduka'S comes, and I'm introduced to him that he's been helping them do financials. I need to take over, but financial reports are due. Donor reports are due. So now we worked together with him from that time. He used to come, also if I need him, he can come for an hour or 2 hours. So of course we worked out with Mwanduka'S and we realized for him to come an hour or 2 hours. So I asked him where he stays and he told me. It didn't make sense. We are bringing in someone for 2 hours to come all the way from wherever they are coming from. It was not economical. So we increased the hours and worked together. And worked together on the financials. And then after we finished as we are cleaning up, his flash disk crashed. So there are no financials. So these are consultants, someone helping. You don't know how are you going to pay him. And that has happened. So humanly we discussed and worked together. Then we will come over the weekends. And that time I had small kids who are now grown up. So I will come with my kids. They make noise and Mwanduka'S used to accommodate them. Wanajamana, wakikindana pale, Mwanduka'S just smiling and I'm like, oh. Then he called me and said, see, wachana nao. Kwanza huyu unachuna, uligiza. So I went slow. That as you feel that hiyo pangana nyingi, kama ni yangu ni nyamaza. So we worked like that with an intern. I won't say the name. But there was an intern, we had reported the same day. That was the first time finance was receiving an intern. This is intern was aggressive in life. So the work of an intern he didn't like, but he wanted to do higher level work. Until one day he said, yeah, kazi ya pressure hatafanya. Akanisomea na mimi nyamaza. Then Mwanduka'S called him aside. This fatherly wisdom that he has, he called that guy aside. The office, the current office for the director used to be a boardroom. Akaenda pale, akamwongelesha. So me the following week I saw this guy in about himself, so I asked him what happened. Akaniambia alimuita kaka, akamwambia you cannot do that to your supervisor. Even if you want to do higher level, you cannot do that. You can also not, if you want to grow. But unfortunately, he didn't survive for long. He realized that he wanted higher level, better things. So one day he just decided to resign. And he left. So sometimes when you're mentoring, you mentor people at different levels. So that the mentorship he was doing, impacting with this guy, the guy did not realize. He stayed outside, and after a while when he advertised for jobs, he approached me that he needed to be employed. Of course, staff knew that the character did not shortlist him, but we had a one-on-one on that and values and value of work. So we started this journey of talking to staff at such levels.